on soon. Little 400cc Bobcat golf cart called the Pioneer. Well, hey guys, welcome back to the Phish workshop. We're going part 2 of the Bobcat Pioneer, the golf cart. We're diving into a little bit more of the mechanicals on it. Got some parts we're going to throw at things, see if we can get it back up and running, and then see what that leads us to. In the last video, we pulled it home in a non-running condition, dove into the carb, got it running. It wasn't running great, and the carb was previously damaged, and I probably made it worse, so we went ahead and got a new one, and then we got some other parts to go with it. So without further ado, let's dive into it and get to wrenching. Got a box of goodies. I couldn't find the exact switch for the up-down tilt for the bed, so I bought a couple different ones. New spark plug, new headlights because I like to be able to see at night. New drive belt and alternator belt, and the big ticket guy. Oh no, it's still taped. This one is a Chinese carburetor, gaskets, and a new mechanical fuel pump because I think their fuel pump is an issue. So we're gonna get set up and see what we can get knocked out, see if we can get everything kind of set up the way it's supposed to be. Just want to kind of look at these guys side by each. They compare pretty good. I don't see anything drastically different, but we'll see once we get her all together. Dummy. Drop the pen. Oh, found it! Oh, thank goodness. This little guy. Just a wee little guy. Alright. Let's see. Sorry guys, I left you zoomed out. Too far, but it works and doesn't bind. So it tries to bind up there. That's fine, that's fine. We'll get that worked out. So along with carb, we got a fuel pump. Alright. I love it. Old farmers and their trucks. See what turns on and runs for us. What do you guys think? Let's see, is there even fuel over here? Nope. No fuel. Alright. Now let's see if we get a little bit of fuel up in it. Miss all my carb tuning. It's still not right. Oh, yeah. See, it's just gonna die on us, but let's see if you can watch what I've been doing. I got the throttle idle screw and the air mixture screw. Been tinkering back and forth with them. Find a better idle, but that's how it should be running. It's got a little bit of tension on the throttle. So we'll idle a little bit. Alright. Go back down to idle? Yes, you will. It's idling! Alright. I like that. I need to finish the fuel tank so I can actually hook it up right and see if we can go for a little test run. So, got that part taken care of. So next, I want to put the new belts on her. The drive belt's nice and easy to get on and off. And this one matches, so that'll be fine. That's the alternator one. We're gonna have to loosen the alternator slash starter bracket bolt. See if we can get that thing off. Let's see, is it a 1/2 inch? It's a 1/2 inch. Ooh, that exhaust is hot. Starting fluid everywhere. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Just want to give you a fresh one. Let's compare them. It's had a pretty rough life. It's starting to crack and fail all over the place, so yeah, it's time. Check out old versus the new. So not too bad, but I think there was some checking and cracking in here. Where was the one I liked? There's one I saw somewhere where I was like, maybe it's that one. It's not gonna hurt it to get a new one. I think it was like 20 bucks or something, so. There we go. There. All right. Not enough tension on the starter. I'll show you real quick. See if you can see the pulley spin and the belt nut. All right. See now. Works. Doesn't run perfect, but it runs a lot better than not running. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to try to drive it or if I want to check out the fluids in the diff. Oh, why do I want to do everything right? It takes so much longer. Alright, now you can kind of see what I'm seeing. So, I'm 90% sure. Fill plug, drain plug. think. It's gonna be 14. Let's see here. All right. All right, nothing coming out. Not magnetic. There is oil in it. It actually looks pretty close. I'll put a little bit in there, but I don't think it's going to take much at all. And it looks good and clean, so. Right. See if it's a death trap or not. Forward ho! The gas is a little sticky. The brakes do kind of work though. Okay, a little bit of a death trap. We're gonna have to figure out that sticky gas pedal, but she drives, she runs. She doesn't stop very well. We'll have to work on that, but here. So, pieces we got that are sticking. Are all part of that. I'm trying to see if there's any kind of grease fittings or anything, or just some WD-40 will do it. I'm gonna use you guys as my eyes because I can't see. All right. All right. Alright, this is another point. So that little mechanism down there. So we're going to give it a little spritzer down here too. So that's the guy that's been holding this up. So, I found out where it was stiff. Let's see if I can get down here and show you.
So it's inside this box end. See, that rod comes all the way out to a wing over there. And I started spraying on both inside and outside of that rod. And now it's not sticky until you hit full throttle. It's all the way until you hit full. Oh, it's not sticking now. Maybe under there I was just going right over center and it was sticking. All right. Listen to her purr. Listen to her. Chelsea, listen to it. Ah! We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. So, you're in forward. So, just start feathering the gas and start turning left because you don't want to hit my car. Real light. Keep going. I was getting all excited, but I brought it in to park it, and I've got oil dripping down, and it's got pretty good leakage right up in that area. So I have to check out. You know, it's been spraying a little bit on the makeshift fuel tank, so I have to get up there, see what the heck's going on next time I get into it. All right, so we had it going for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. We made some laps, just trying to get everything warmed up. Definitely looks like it's coming from the base of the jug there, or somewhere near there. But, we made 4 or 5 laps around the yard, just got it warmed up a little bit, and it's already starting to leak out pretty decent there again. So, I guess I'm gonna, I don't know. I think I need to clean it off so I can kind of see what's what. So, I think that's gonna be the move, is break out the pressure washer and kind of clean things up. let's do a once over and see kind of what everything looks like. Hood, more white than it did. Still not beautiful. I mean, it's got the scratches in it and it's got the crack through it, but looks cleaner. Cleaned up the wheels a little bit. This mat down here is a lot nicer than it was. You can even see the club car logo in it now. And then the thing we were focusing on, we were cleaning down around the engine. Let me see, back around to this side. So right in here is where we were worrying about. Let's see, yeah, you can focus. I wanted to see if there's like a crack or something somewhere. I'll have to get in there with the inspection camera, look around, get it running again, get it hot again, and see, is it coming from down underneath somewhere? Is there a bad seal somewhere? It doesn't look like it's coming from the crank, which is kind of where I would expect it to be, like leaking from the crank. Maybe it is and it's flinging it up on top and then leaking down. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to see. Well, I guess I should have sprayed this back down after spraying from the other side, but oh well. It definitely looks better than it did. And that's kind of what we were going for, so. Alright guys, so this is my inspection camera recording. I'm trying to get my little camera down in there and see what's going on. I got the engine running right now and just trying to identify, is it a crack, is it a seal, is it a gasket, is it the jug, is it the crankcase, you know, just kind of see what's going on. When I finally get down in there, you can kind of see it here. You can see little splatters coming up from the case seam right there. I saw that and I was like, oh, it's just from the flywheel, you know? That's probably not what it is, but the more I dug into it, the more I knew that was the case. But I spent a lot more time trying to diagnose it than I needed to.
Well, you know what that means, right? Means A, I gotta order more parts, and B, we're gonna have to pull that engine out of there. So that'll be the next part. Gotta get the engine out, get it separated. We'll probably do a couple things to it, not just do the crankcase gasket, so that'll be an adventure. I've only broken a couple engines apart before, so this one will be a new one for me. The others have not had great success, so we'll see how this one does. But ready to dive into it. Gotta get it done because I want this thing out and working for us. So we'll get things on order and bring you back when we get it back together. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Be looking for part 3 and throw a like and subscribe. It'd be sweet. I appreciate it and we'll talk at you later. Thanks for going fishing.